Right guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to another episode of the Aston Villa career mode. Mad couple of episodes that we've had there. Obviously we signed Inaki Williams, and then in the last episode we pulled off a madness. We beat City 4-1 in the Carabao Cup final. Absolutely crazy. That means that we're now in the Europa League for next season, so no matter what happens in the league, this means that we're in the Europa League, so that's a good bit of pressure to take off us, because in the Prem we're 9th, a game in hand on Leicester, which would leave us, if we can win it, a point behind them, but it's still not great. Even Chelsea in 7th are 8 points ahead of us, and that's only Conference League stuff, so I think we're going to struggle to get top 4. That's the only thing we could do that would be better than what we've already got. We're guaranteed Europa League football, so at least we've got that to look forward to. Today's episode, 5 games, because it's 5 games, we're going to go through all of them. Chelsea in the FA Cup. I'm going to sim with the reserves team, lads. I really don't care. We've won the Carabao Cup. At the start of the season, I was going to go for the FA Cup, and I played the reserves team the whole way through the Carabao Cup, and we ended up getting to the final, and then obviously we played the final and won it. We've won a cup. We've got ourselves into Europe next season. We don't need the FA Cup, right? That's just more fixtures for us to play. Then Southampton, we're going to play ourselves. We're going to watch the sim against West Ham. We're going to quick sim Arsenal. As much as they're a banter club, they are a top 6 team. I think they're 4th in this save at the minute, so we agreed the top 6, we're not even going to bother playing. We might take points off them, we might not, it doesn't really matter. It's the other teams around them we need to get points from, so we're going to be playing Brighton as well. But the good thing is, it actually works out that reserves team against Chelsea, and then the main team against literally everybody else. We've got good enough time in between to play our main team in every game. But before we get into the episode, lads, let's take a look at the career challenges. So, cool runnings. Leon Bailey is on 18 out of 20. Very good chance he could finish his objective in this episode, which would be brilliant, would allow us to chill out a bit and focus on the other man who's a little bit behind, but he has done very, very well to catch up to this point. Grealish, who Szoboszlai is on 15 out of 20. I thought he was going to be really slow at the start. He had a really slow start, and I thought, oh dear, we're going to struggle to get this done. But I'd say we've got at least 3 more episodes in us if we do 1 month an episode. We have March, April and May. 3 episodes to get 5 goal contributions with Szoboszlai. Hopefully we're going to be able to do it. So, as I said, full on reserves team against Chelsea. Don't really care how we do here. Just give the reserves team some minutes. And of course, we would get the win. Bertrand Traore with 2 goals. Louis Barry with a goal. And we're through to the next round. Why do we always do that? Our reserves team just goes out and beats random teams. Don't know why we do that all the time. So that has actually had a bit of an effect on the fixtures. And we now have United in the cup next round. So that's going to be in this episode, which we're going to quick sim again. West Ham has been moved now to April, which now means that next episode is going to be split. So it's going to be Wolves, Spurs and Liverpool, and then West Ham, Leicester and Norwich. So by winning that 1 game, we have actually added another episode into this series. But we are still going to play Southampton ourselves, and the bench might be a bit tired, yeah, with the reserves players playing. Douglas Luiz is going to come on. we really don't have many options. So we're sort of just gonna have to not really make any subs in this game and fully go out with the main team. So lads, here we go. First game of the episode that we're jumping into. Southampton at home at Villa Park. This is a game that we know we need to be going and scoring goals and taking 3 points away from. Here's Szoboszlai. Almost didn't see that Southampton player there, I won't lie. He's got it to Buendia. Inaki Williams. Now Danny Ings is in. That's a good save. Good football though from the lads. We're actually going to go for Inaki Williams here from the corner. It's not a great ball in though. Southampton getting in around our box. That's a good ball in. And it's a great block from Reguilon. Gets a foot in at the last minute. Here's Szoboszlai. And he plays it to Williams. Who's onside. Inaki Williams! The pass from Szoboszlai. The finish from the new man who has been unreal. Inaki Williams. His runs in behind are just brilliant. Fires it in at the near post. 5 goals in 4 games. And we're a goal up here at Villa Park. Just wins it and finds Szoboszlai. Another Reguilon. Back to Szoboszlai. Now Danny Ings in! And it's 2 quick fire goals from Villa. Southampton just gifting the ball to Danny Ings. We play it about and we get it back into Ings in the middle and he finishes. We've pounced twice in the space of 5 minutes in this game. Here's Buendia. Comes inside and finds Danny Ings, who finds Inaki Williams, and now it's Leon Bailey looking for Danny Ings. Would have been brilliant football. Southampton coming forward with Walker Peters, gets the cross in, Martinez holds it. Here's Inaki Williams. Now Szoboszlai, back to Williams. Ings tried to make the run through. He finds Buendia though, who got half a cross in. It got blocked. McGinnell hits. Keeper saves it, although he... Weird animation there. Reguilon finds Bailey. Inside the Southampton penalty area. And Leon Bailey, just on the armour, adds a third. And I'm gonna be honest, this obviously isn't Southampton's first choice goalkeeper in. I think it's some guy Collar in nets, and he has to be low rated. His positioning in this game for all of our goals has been awful. I mean, that's poor from him. But lads, 3-0 up. I'm gonna make some changes. We're gonna play Sanson. We're not gonna play Steer. We're gonna play Sanson. We'll play Nakamba, and we'll bring Wesley on for Danny Ings, even though he's not completely fit. I want to give some of the lads some game time as we jump the result here. It's a 3-0 win, so Southampton get a red card. As I say, clearly not their first choice goalkeeper, but we take wins however we can get them. Andrzej Kolar is the keeper that we're playing. They've signed him from Slavia Prague, I think. I've looked him up on Footbin. He's actually 79 rated, but he played there like he was 50 or 60 rated, lads. So if you need a goalkeeper for your career mode, do not be using this guy. United now in the cup though, and as I said, reserves team yet again. Quick sim. Surely we're not going to do it again in the FA Cup. No, we go out this time 3-2. Louis Barry with 2 goals though. He's done really well since he came back this season. Really performed for the reserves team, but we're out of the FA Cup. I don't really mind. So, because we've already quick-simmed 2 games in this episode now, with the 2 FA Cup games, we're actually going to watch the sim against Arsenal, and we'll see what happens if we're able to pull anything off. Oh, Leon Bailey's in! Leon Bailey scored! 1-0 Villa. Brilliant start, lads. Arsenal equalise. Odegaard. 58 minutes, and they've got their equaliser. Oh, it's 2-1 Arsenal. Lads, we were 1-0 up for basically an hour here, and now we've just threw the game away completely. Let them take the lead. Here's Williams, jumped in to try and make something happen. That's a great ball to Danny Ings, who's through and he's kept it. And it's 2-2. Jumped in to try and get us at least an equaliser, because Arsenal don't deserve a draw here. We've been far better than them, and we've just handed them 2 goals earlier. They don't deserve a win. We deserve to win this game, but we might just have to take a draw now. Bailey jumps the tackle, whips it in the back post. That was a stupid cross. I saw Buendia at the back and then he stopped running. We'll take a point against Arsenal. We should have been winning that, because 1-0 up for an hour and then we just gifted them 2 goals. They didn't deserve anything in that game, but just shows the kind of team we have. We're still not good enough to hold on against, even Arsenal. So, Brighton away now to end off the episode. We've beaten Southampton. We've got still a respectable draw against Arsenal. On paper, you would take a point. Obviously, in game, we should have been winning it the way we played, but hopefully, if we get a win here against Brighton, we're going to be looking very good, and I would say that's a pretty successful episode. FA Cup, don't really care about going out of, so 3 points here and I'll be happy. Oh no, lads. Seriously? That's such a weak shot from Mopai. It's so weak, it's not even a good shot. How have you let that in, Martinez? A goal down from a crappy shot. Buendia into Ings. And now he's looking for Inaki Williams, who's been in great form since he signed, and the keeper saved that. Whipped in towards Williams. Actually wasn't a bad header. Here's Konza. To Inaki Williams. Space opened up. Williams, it took friggin' years. Szoboszlai does well. Still going. Still going here, Szoboszlai. Space is just opening up, and then he does that. Oh no, that's so poor, Konza. That's awful defending. That's brutal. You let him pass way too easily there. What's this here? What is that? Just hit him. 2 stupid goals to concede. And we're 2-0 down to Brighton, of all teams. Not even a good side. Bailey, that's brilliant. Come on. Equalise, or at least 1 goal. Back, Inaki Williams, you have not been on it this game. Lads, what are we doing? What are we doing? What is going on? Getting absolutely destroyed by Brighton. Our defending's a joke here. It's not even half time, and we're 3-0 down to a basic team. Inaki Williams trying to make something happen. That's a penalty, ref. Thank you. Yellow card for Lamptey. Do you know what? Szoboszlai needs to hit it. That just sums up our day. That just sums it up. Look at that. That's a joke. Szoboszlai, get on that ball. You're calm. Crap shot. Can't even take a throw in now. Can't even take a throw in now. Oh my lord. Mopai. Liam Mopai has scored a freaking shot. That is a joke. Aston Villa. That came from us not being able to take a throw in. This is embarrassing. I don't know what has happened to this team. Williams. We've done nothing all day. Give it to Szoboszlai. Let him hit one. Puts it wide. Lads, what's going on? Why is there so much space? Martinez! I've had enough of that. This needs investigating. What's going on? Why is there so much space? Why? What's Martinez done? I'm resetting them, lads. Something has happened, and Tyrone Mings is gonna come up to me and complain that we're not playing well. Yous have just let in 5 goals, not me, yous. What was that animation from Martinez? I don't know what's happened in that last game there, lads. And if anything, that just tells you that our season is finished. We won the League Cup. We're qualified for Europa League. That's it. That's all we're going to do. We'll finish 8th, 9th or 10th in the Premier League. That's going to be our season. I don't know. We went into that game against Brighton and the gameplay was something like I have not felt before. Like against Southampton we played well. Against Arsenal we felt good. I went into that Brighton game. They had so much space. Everything they hit went in. Martinez was just dog poo. I don't know what has happened there, lads. That's where we're going to leave it. It better be fixed for the next episode if it's an EA thing. Because that whole Brighton game was completely different. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.